Hello, everyone. It is Tuesday, March 3rd of 26. Welcome to a new week, new month. Um, and yeah, it's been a start to the week. Yesterday, of course, was an anniversary day, which the day itself was fine. Like, the day itself kind of felt normal, almost. And that was weird to me. It's not like the day didn't matter, because it did. Again, it's one of those anniversary days, which means it's one of those days that I go, ooh, something happened X number of years ago. March 2nd was the day I found Dad. And that was the day I saw him for the last time. Ever. So, yeah. That's what yesterday was. And I tried to buckle down and get some work done. I got some work done. I didn't get everything done that I wanted to get done, but I got stuff done. And then, like, I got, I mean, not even just work. I went over to the music store. Yeah, I went over to the music store and talked to them and got my sousaphone bits and my mouthpiece separated. And I figured they'd charge me, like $10, $15. They're like, no, gotcha. Fuck do you mean you got me? Fuck do you mean you got me here? Okay. Cool, I guess. Thanks. So, those pieces are now separate. Um... Oh, there's a whole thing is getting shifted over by one round. But yeah, I didn't really feel a whole lot yesterday in terms of grief, which almost kind of pisses me off. Cause it's like I should feel something, but at the same time I don't, and I don't know why. Like, yeah, I don't get it. But whatever, is what it is. So yeah. I had no motivation today. Had nothing to do with any of what was going on in my life. Had more to do with I don't know. But yeah, Nothing really hit hard yesterday. And I want to say I'm upset by that, but I'm not. Like, yeah, I want to say, oh my God, I'm so upset by this. I'm not. I'm literally not upset by that. Should I be? Should I be upset? Honestly, I want to go with no, because I don't want to dwell on it, you know? I don't want to dwell on these things in my life, I guess. I don't want my entire life to be, or my entire identity of my life to be, you know, oh, my parents are dead, you know. That's it's just a thing that has happened to me. I want to move forward. I want to feel like I'm actually moving forward. So, working on that. And with it, and each of the anniversary dates that goes by that feels normal is a good thing. Now, will I turn around and maybe tomorrow have a complete fucking breakdown because, I don't know, life? Yeah, that's possible. That's very possible, actually. It's almost likely. No, it really isn't, actually. Gulf Coast. I'm working on, I like tracking the, tournaments. Basketball tournaments. It's a lot of fun for me. It's a lot of fun for me, actually. Kentucky goes to Bellarmine. But yeah, rest of the week is not much happening. I have no plans for Saturday right now, because I have no plans for Saturday. I was supposed to do judging, and then I'm not doing judging right now. I don't know. I might do some bowling tomorrow. I am going to do trivia on Thursday. There's a number of things I might do. Will I do them? I don't fucking know. We'll see. Regardless, yeah, by the way, you guys know I'm going into all of these getting the right colors and everything, because that's what I do. That is what I do. Yep, that's them. Anyway. Yeah, not much going on this week. Oh, we do losing out. This is a little shorter week. Why is this a little shorter week? Because daylight savings time. Yeah, we lose our hour this week. So whatever. Anyway, I didn't have a whole lot to say. I just wanted to get the week started and make sure to talk to y'all and say hi, check in. How you guys doing? Hope you're well. I'm doing the best I can with what I got. And sometimes that's the best you can do. Anyway, I'm gonna call this one here. We'll see you guys fucking later, I guess. Yeah, later. Hey everyone. We made it to Friday. We made it to the weekend. And my Friday evening is going to be short. Aside from, I'll be watching the storms roll in, keep an eye on them. I also have an early morning tomorrow now. I got a call about 3 o'clock. It's about 5 hours ago or so. Yeah, 4.5. Asking if I want to judge tomorrow. Of course I do. I didn't give him an immediate answer because I wanted to look at on the maps and see what kind of morning I was going to have tomorrow. Oh, it's going to suck. It's an hour and a half to where I'm going tomorrow, Germantown, Wisconsin, which is Milwaukee area. And I got to be there at 7:30. Do the math. And I have to leave here no later than 6 o'clock. Now, knowing me, I'm out the door at 6:15. My first performance is probably 8 o'clock dead. Which means, without question, 6:30 is the 100% latest time I can leave. If I leave after that, I should make a phone call. So yeah, that was a good phone call to get today. I actually left work earlier than I probably should. But it's fine. It'll be fine. Hampshire, Brown, Kuwait, Cornell, Holy Cross, Princeton, Dartmouth, Columbia, Penn, Yale. At home, at Fenway. Yeah, Harvard's in. I knew that. Hawaii's schedule's not even in yet. Morehead State. Sorry, I'm working on multiple things at a time. Y'all know how that works. But yeah, I'm excited for tomorrow. I'd go judge some dudes. Make a couple $100 in the process. Okay, fine. It's $195, but it's a couple $100. Yeah, super excited. Super excited for it. Yeah, tonight is the first storms that we're getting of the year. Severe. There's a radar. I want to actually sign in, please. Radar indicated tornado. Is that one still on the ground? No, that one's radar indicated now too. Good. You know she's about to get fucked up. Yeah, we got a front coming through. It's for heavy rainfall. Okay, that's fine. We're not going to get storms until later tonight, which sucks. But, you know, is what it is. I am human. Without legs? Fish, fish, fish. He's got legs. want to show my location right around just yet. What's this? Flash flood warning. Observed. Good. Man, there's definitely storms up right now. Oh, that's a good one. Near Bixby, Oklahoma, right here. That's a good one. Anything on the ground? I don't know. Ooh, that might be a little something there too. What's this? Special weather statement for hail, which could develop into something. Where's the other tornado warning? Here it is. Yeah, there's nothing there. I think that right there, right around Highway 60, that is probably the remnants of something, but I don't see that being anything. This down here, though, that's pretty strong. That's heading right into Broken Arrow, or just south of Broken Arrow. Well, hopefully it doesn't hurt anybody. There's got to be something there. If there's something down, it's not confirmed. It's radar indicated. I would imagine that's going to be confirmed. It wasn't updated. Maybe not. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to get to my evening and keep this up all night, because we're not supposed to get anything till like 10 o'clock tonight. Of course, the night when I need to go and... the night I need to actually go and get sleep. Storms are happening, so there will be no sleep. We have nothing near here yet. That stuff in Iowa will get here at some point. Brand new severe thunderstorm warning just north of Des Moines. Yeah, it's all in Iowa right now. All right. And Mitchell, South Dakota has... that's what I want. I want this. Snow 0.2 inches from Zach Smith. Thanks, Zach. Here's a bunch of snow in the Denver area. That is 4 inches from Scott Goldberg 5 hours ago. 6 inches from Samantha 3 hours ago. 3 inches, and then what's down here? West of Colorado Springs, so it's in the mountains. I'm going to shut up now, because it's going to be a long night. It shouldn't be a long night. It should be a short night, but here we are. Anyway, see y'all probably tomorrow in the very, 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 very AM. Hello, everyone. It is Sunday now. Well, we're calling it Saturday still because I haven't gone to bed yet. And it is just before we go time traveling, because we spring ahead tonight, which you know, whatever. It's what it is. Oh, I just did a dread run. Actually, so let's actually go back and talk about today. So let's start from the beginning. I look at my memories from today. Time for another day of brass. This time at Sussex Hamilton High School. And then what was it, last year? So that was last year. This year we're in Germantown, which was also Sussex Hamilton and their site. So I got the same kids back to back. Not all the same kids. There were some I had. One kid said, "I kind of remember some of this stuff from last year." I'm like, "Good. That means you're hearing what I'm saying. So actually do it. Damn it." Ugh. There's some really good performances. There were some that weren't. There was one kid that had an aha moment, and I love those. It was typical. I don't want to say typical. It was a middle school girl, trombone player. when she played kind of down like this, like down at the floor. She was sitting up straight, but pointed down at the floor, so she's still hunched over. And her back all the way against the chair. So, I said, okay. The first critique I gave her was, all right, here's the first thing I want you to do. I want you to lift your horn up, like you're aiming out. It's like, okay, great. Now scoot yourself forward to the edge of your chair. Great. Now I want you to just play the first couple of measures of your solo. And she played, and it was a million times. Oh my God, it was so good. It was so much better. I was like, wow. Did you hear the difference? And I saw her go, oh my God. She like, wow. It's like, yeah. It's almost like all this stuff about posture you hear, it isn't bullshit. I got home. I didn't get home until around 6. I kind of took the long way home through the Milwaukee area. First off, how it wanted me to get there was take 94, and then I figured 94 to 41, whatever. But it was 94, and then get off at where I got off at for Sussex last year. It's like, okay, we're going to take you through Sussex. I'm going to take you on this road up through some other small town that's not really on the map, but it's there. And then we're just going to take you on some of these other back roads, and then you're going to get to your meeting still a couple minutes late. I didn't leave till like 6:03. It's fine. No one bitched at me. It's the same. It's the same shit we hear every year. Judge what you hear. It's not appropriate to hold scores. Yeah. There are some kids there were some that blew me the fuck away today that were great. There was one that blew me away in another way. And I did something I'd never had to do before. This kid came in, horn player, near the end of the day. Didn't want to be here. Even said it as much. They're like kind of almost in tears. I don't want to be here. Kind of heard that. And I'm like, do you like playing? I'm like, I read a thing I put on their sheet because I heard them say that as they're trying to struggle through just getting their solo started. And they picked this Class A solo. And I really hope it's not the teacher trying to put stress on them, or if it's the kid who's putting stress on themselves. I don't know which it is. Someone's putting stress on this person. It might just be them. He's like, I don't like this. And it's like, well, he's like, I like playing, I just don't like this part. Well, this is part of it. It's part of learning. You like playing, but you don't want to play for anybody? I don't get that. So what I actually did, because they didn't end up finishing their solo, I said, you know what? Here's what we're going to do. I've got some comments written down for you. I'm just going to let you go. And we're going to call it comment only and have a good rest of your day. They were happy. They're like, yeah. And honestly, if their teacher comes up to me and says, why didn't you just force them to go? I'm like, I can't force. To be fair, I can't force anyone to go. I'm not going to do that. Someone looks at me and says, I don't want to do this. I go, no skin off my back. We can just say you weren't here. What else do you want me to do? I can't force these kids to do something. I can say, hey, maybe it's worth trying to do, but whatever. There were a couple performances where they had the wrong solo on the sheet. There's one kid who, because of that, they gave me the judge's copy. Didn't even notice the fact that it said on the front of the page what the piece was that I was going to be looking at, and it was different than what they were looking at. And they introduce themselves, and it's like, wait a minute, hold on. What piece are you playing? And he said his piece again. Like, this is what I have. Those aren't the same thing. That's bad. You need to have an original. That's part of the rule. It gets through the copyright issue. That you have an original copy, that someone has purchased this piece of music. That's the copyright. The music has to have been purchased. As long as I have an original in my hands, that's what matters. Now, if kids are sharing the original, well, I can't police that. If kids are reading something on their sheet that's maybe photocopied, I can't police that. It's not my responsibility. It's my responsibility to make sure that someone bought it. That's it. But yeah, then I got home. The drive home was rough. It was very rough. Oh, right here. I didn't get to bed. I didn't actually get to sleep till just after midnight last night with a 5:30 wake up call. Fuck. And then, I got home, laid down right here, and 2 hours of my life went away. I'm still tired. It's actually a good thing, so that I can go sleep. I'm going to sleep before we do time travel. Because we're still not about half an hour from time travel. And I'm looking forward to the later evenings. But honestly, I wish we would find a spot and stick with it. There's a map I saw tonight that was like your ideal time zone that puts a majority of sunrises before 7 a.m. and a majority of sunsets after 5 p.m. And obviously, the extremes are going to be winter. Because what's happening is we're not adding daylight. We're just shifting it. That's all that's happening. Sunset tonight was just before 6. Sunset tomorrow will be just before 7. We're just shifting the time. And it fucks with everybody. This has been scientifically proven. So, can we stop this? Like, instead of, all the states have to be aligned, how about go by county? And then look at where the sunset times are and adjust accordingly. What's funny is that map has the central time zone go all the way east to the middle of Ohio. Like the entire Florida Panhandle would be central time zone. I think Atlanta would be central time zone. Houston would be like a good. All of a sudden, you have a good chunk of the population, an even closer chunk now, majority-wise, being central. Eastern would still be number one. Nobody lives in Mountain Time. Although half of Texas would now be in Mountain Time, and I think that would include Dallas. I'm not actually sure. I don't know what county Dallas is in. I just saw like a map, a general map of the counties. So I'd love to do a breakdown of that. And then you do that and you go, okay, no daylight savings time. We're going to shift all this. None of you fuckers are going to daylight savings time. And yes, that means that people in the same state would have different time zones. Fine. It's not like that doesn't happen now. They try to avoid that, but it's not like it doesn't happen now. Indiana, case in point. I think the western part of the Upper Peninsula of Michigan is also central. If not, if they're eastern along with their lower peninsula, that's dumb. There's parts of Upper Michigan that are west of me. I'm in the center part of Wisconsin. I'm in central Wisconsin on an east-west basis. But anyway, we're gonna do some time. We're gonna go sleep and do some time traveling, and we'll come back tomorrow with do some things around the house, and relax and chill. Mostly relax and chill. Definitely need to do laundry. Trash needs to get done. Need to do the cat box. Need to cook. Do I want to do pasta this week, or do I want to do ribs? It's gonna be pasta. If I do ribs, I gotta get the ribs out tonight. Nah, I gotta do. It's just gonna be pasta. It's gonna be easier. Anyway, we'll see y'all tomorrow. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Sunday. Welcome to Central Daylight Time. Why are we doing Central Daylight Time? I don't know, because people are stupid and don't know what the fuck time zone we should be in. So we fix it for 6 months out of the year. Actually, it's more like 8 now. Yeah, it's more like 8. Because we won't go back to the old time until the weekend before my birthday. Cool. I have gotten a shitload done today. Holy fuck. And a lot of it, honestly, within the last 45 minutes. Today started a bit later than I wanted to. Around 11 o'clock. I didn't like get up and out of bed right away. But I did, what I did do was just kind of relax. You know, typical Sunday. Chill in bed. Play some games. Scroll on social media. Try to ignore the existential dread, which never fucking works. Try and find a place for my camera, which also never fucking works. Look at that. That's clean. I might use that one this week. It's like 11:30 right now. The window, by the way, is open because it's hot. At least in the kitchen it is. Part of that's because cooking. Remembering to actually cook on Sunday this week. And, like, I mean, the apartment itself is warm. I haven't had the heater on all day. I might just turn it off. Ow. You guys done? Here's my sauce. Pasta this week. That's my lunches. It's gonna be pasta. I'm gonna turn this way the fuck down. Even though I know this is sauce that has sausage in it, I want more sausage. That's why I do what I do. Where I add in a bit. Honestly, I'm gonna try something this time around. I want to actually get some of the sauce that's left. Cook away some of that water. It'll cook away. It's fine. It'll thin out the sauce a little bit. Also fine. Simmer that. So the actual business of today started for me with tuba, actually. I had to record my part for the 72-hour charity album jam for BGM Con, which happened this weekend. I was included on one track. Thanks Ian for including me on that. So got that done. I've been watching basketball scores all day because it's March Madness. I fucking love March Madness. This is about the only time of year I like basketball, and it's only college because I can't stand the pros. Yeah, love me some college basketball. And like next Sunday, I'll probably go to an establishment with my computer and watch the bracket come in. I think that's not a bad idea, actually. Ow, fuck. At 10 o'clock tonight, they were saying that the March Madness Selection Sunday special on ESPN was in 6 days and 19 hours. That was at 10 o'clock tonight. So, go back 5 hours, that's 5 o'clock Central. And then a week from that, next Sunday. So did that. Probably watched scores for a bit, and then around 6, I think it was around 6, I decided it's time to do some cleaning. And by cleaning, I mean trash, recyclables, cat box, which all got done. Oh, I need to start doing recyclables on another day that's not Sunday, because that bin's fucking full. Cook. I don't like how much that spits in. I want that to spits less. Means spits less. Even though I know we want the water to boil off. Which is actually doing quite nicely. We'll add some butter to this. And again, and as I've mentioned many times before, I can lick the spoon. Why? I'm the one who's eating this. But yeah, I got all that done. D2 bracket came out tonight, 10 o'clock. And I waited till after that to start laundry. I didn't get downstairs till 11 o'clock. Or I didn't get back up here till 11 o'clock after my laundry got put in the wash. So, pretty soon-ish here, I'm going to have to go down and swap out to the dryer. Not that anyone's going to be going in there. Technically, I shouldn't be doing it at this hour, but I'm doing it this hour. And I have quite a bit of clothes. I want to do it weekly, but at the same time, weekly costs money. So I've been kind of, it's almost been like week and a halfly, maybe even bi-weekly. Because I go until I run out of essentials, we'll call it. Although next week, fuck. I have 3 shows next week. Not this week. Next week as in, like, the 17th, 18th, and 19th, I have 3 shows. That week is also GaryCon in Lake Geneva. I'm going to go help out Children's Wisconsin with that. So that'll be a good time. Always is. And then I don't know what else. Next week looks busy. This week, however, this upcoming week, Boss Man's out of the office the first 2 days. Tomorrow, he called in an auction house to haul away some shit. Stuff he's got from previous marriages that he just hasn't offloaded. Like him and his current wife both have from, he's like, I got 3 sets of furniture. And I'm like, cool, I don't want it. I've got my own. Actually, I should rephrase, that's not my own. The only thing that's really my own is the bed frame. The mattress my dad bought. The couch my parents got. The table was a hand-me-down from Jake and Cindy, thank you. Oh, the desk upstairs. The desk and the entertainment center hutch thing, those are mine. The 2 dressers, those are mine. I bought both of those. This thing over here, which you can't really see, the storage things. The top thing is the bottom thing my dad bought me. The entertainment center over there my dad bought. And like, eventually, Like, I want to eventually replace the couch. I want to eventually get a new mattress. Eventually. Because I know a new mattress is probably due. I mean, if they say replace it every 8 years, and I think we're actually coming up on that. So, that sucks. I think I'm going to get rid of this fucking thing. The banana thing. Because I don't actually do banana. I don't really use that for anything other than storing random shit. I need to stop storing random shit. Start getting shit out of my life. Case in point, before I store more stuff, I'll hit this light. Boop. Kitty. That's a hand-me-down. But you know what? I love her, so we'll take her. I love that kitty. But this thing that my grandmother had, this little dish. You guys might remember the other dish that was here that had kind of like the paint specks on it. Yeah, I broke that. And that went out today. And that one was kind of sad because I'm pretty sure Mom and Dad did something with that. I think that was in their Door County trip a number of years ago. So that was kind of sad to offload that. And I could have fixed it, I could have glued it, but I didn't feel right doing that. And I'm not well versed in that Japanese art of replacing the cracks with gold. Plus gold costs fucking money. So, Mom and Dad, I love you, but that thing's gone. But yeah, I kind of had that thought lately is like, there are some things in this apartment in my life that I do want to kind of replace. Oh, it's salty. Not crunchy, it's not done yet. Pasta not done yet. And it's not like I've been thinking about this stuff all day. It's like every now and again the thought enters my mind, you know? Like the thought just entered my mind now because I was talking about Joe's old furniture he's getting rid of. But yeah, and then on Tuesday he has to go to do a food handling course at in Wanakee. It's one of the many times you can actually do that. And he's gonna go do that with Freddie, our kitchen manager, working from 8 to 4, but they're working not in the office. So I'm the guy tomorrow and Tuesday. Cool. And then I'm hoping tomorrow, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait till 9 o'clock because that's what I was going to do last week. I was going to bowl last week, and then it didn't fucking happen because there was people there. The whole fucking lane was filled, and they're like, yeah, 9 o'clock. Okay. I didn't come back. So now I'm going to make the plan tomorrow night, 9 o'clock, I'm going to go bowling. Get 3 games in, basically kind of a tune-up for Saturday over in Montfort, middle of goddamn nowhere. It's an hour-long drive. Taking 18 due west. Again, through the middle of fucking nowhere. Welcome to Wisconsin. It's weird though, like, I just went through an anniversary day last week, and I don't want to say I don't feel anything, that would be a lie, but it feels so much closer to normal than it ever has been. And I feel actually pretty good about things right now. Like, I feel like I'm in a really good place. It's not perfect. I don't claim for it to be perfect. But it'll do. I should get rid of this thing. This has probably been on there for over a year. I just haven't replaced the paper towel because I don't fucking use it. Yeah. And again, trying to avoid the existential dread of the day-to-day, because it fucking sucks right now. Like, this is gonna sound really bad, but I have no other way to put it. It's kind of embarrassing to be one of us right now. If you know what I mean. And I don't like it. Not one bit. I don't like it. But, you know, it's what it is, I guess. And just have to deal with the consequences, I guess. Yeah, I'm more concerned about not personal shit. Like, fuck, I've gotten stuff from a lawyer regarding the timeshare. Tried to figure out how to deal with that. Well, that'd be a good fucking time. Oh boy, that's gonna be a good fucking time, isn't it? Oop. Oop. Yeah, that's a lot of butter. It is going to be worth it. Hi. Anyway, hope you guys had a great week. I'm gonna stir this butter in because someone online told me that this made sauce better. I mean, I'm sure it works better with a not store-bought sauce, but this is what I got fucking time for. I should rephrase that. This is what I make fucking time for. I'm well aware that I could use this kitchen a lot more, cook a lot better shit, if I just took the time to do it. But alas, I don't. Okay. Now it's time for the most lovely sound in the world. Oh, that sounds great. Super appetizing when you put sauce in a pot like that. I'm being super sarcastic, of course. Anyway, we'll finish that up. Finish up laundry. Hang out with guys online. Call it a day. We'll do it for this week. Thank you all so much for watching. And we'll see you next week. Take care, everyone.